All right, let's talk about a topic that's just a little tricky. Covert narcissists. Now, when you hear the word narcissist, you probably think of someone loud, dramatic, obviously self-absorbed, right? You know, the ones who walk into the room with that "I'm the greatest person here" vibe. But covert narcissists? They're like the undercover agents of the narcissistic world. They're subtle, they're sneaky, and their manipulation, it's a masterclass in psychological chess. But hold on, why should we care? Why do we need to learn about this? Because a covert narcissist doesn't announce themselves. They blend in, and if you're not careful, you'll fall right into their trap before you even realize there was one. Let's dive into the mind of a covert narcissist, understand their motives, and, most importantly, look at the red flags we all need to watch out for. Now, the covert narcissist isn't your traditional show-off. They're not flashy. In fact, they often come across as kinda humble. Yep, humble. Imagine that. They use their appearance of modesty as a cover. Inside, though, they're carrying around the same inflated self-worth as any other narcissist. They believe they're special, unique, deserving of admiration, but you won't see it on the surface. They have a "woe is me" mentality. A covert narcissist thinks of themselves as a misunderstood genius, someone who's never fully appreciated. They'll constantly put on this "I'm a victim" mask, and here's where it gets tricky. The covert narcissist doesn't need admiration in the usual showy way. No, they crave attention, sympathy, but through pity. Yeah, they weaponize empathy. Covert narcissists are masters of subtle manipulation. Picture this. You're in a conversation, sharing a personal success. Maybe you got a promotion or achieved a goal. Instead of celebrating with you, they'll make a face, sigh, or say something like, "Oh, I wish I could be as lucky as you," or "Yeah, I just never get those kinds of breaks." They reframe every moment to make themselves the victim, the one who has it the hardest. This is called victim playing, and it's one of the most common tactics of a covert narcissist. They'll make everything about themselves, but in a way that doesn't scream, "Look at me." Instead, it whispers, "Feel sorry for me." And when it comes to giving compliments, it's either faint praise or backhanded compliments. A covert narcissist would say something like, "Well, that's good for you, but I just think real success comes from something deeper." They won't praise you. They'll plant seeds of doubt while making it sound like concern or advice. Part 3. Emotional manipulation and gaslighting. The covert narcissist is also a pro at gaslighting. Gaslighting is psychological manipulation aimed at making you question your reality, your experiences, your feelings. Let's say you confront them about how they never support you. They might say, "I'm always supportive." "I guess you're just too sensitive to see that." Boom! Now you're the one questioning yourself. They'll twist every situation, every conversation, until you're wondering if you're the one in the wrong. And while overt narcissists might explode, covert narcissists are subtle. They're more likely to give you the silent treatment. This is their punishment. It's passive-aggressive, designed to make you wonder, what did I do wrong? Pause is thoughtful. Think about it. That kind of manipulation, where someone turns every criticism back on you or uses silence to control you, that's powerful. And that's why people stay tangled in relationships with covert narcissists for years without realizing what's happening. Part 4. Spotting the red flags. So how do you spot a covert narcissist? They're perpetual victims. Life is always unfair to them and nothing ever goes their way. They're never just unlucky, they're the unluckiest. They live in this world where everything is somehow always out to get them, and they're constantly seeking sympathy. Backhanded compliments and underhanded insults. They'll downplay your success in ways that don't sound harsh but leave you feeling less. If you got an A on an exam, they'll say, "Oh, I didn't even try for that. You must have worked so hard just to get that grade." Silent treatment as punishment. A covert narcissist uses silence to make you feel guilty. This is how they punish you for crossing them, for standing up for yourself, or for doing something that they interpret as a personal slight. Gaslighting techniques. They'll twist words, minimize your emotions, or outright deny things that happened. If you tell them, "You hurt me when you said that," they'll respond, "I didn't say that." You're imagining things, false modesty. They'll often downplay their talents, claiming they don't deserve praise while quietly waiting for you to disagree. It's a constant bid for reassurance and validation. Part 5. Protecting yourself from a covert narcissist. The biggest power you can have against a covert narcissist is awareness. They thrive on your sympathy, on your willingness to see the good in people. But once you recognize their tactics, their power starts to fade. So here's what you can do. Trust your instincts. If you feel like something's off, trust that feeling. Covert narcissists make you question your perceptions, so reinforcing trust in your own reality is crucial. Set boundaries. You'll need to set firm boundaries. Covert narcissists will push and push, but if you hold your ground, they'll see you're not an easy target. Limit emotional responses. They feed off emotional reactions. Stay calm, collected, and avoid reacting to their jabs and provocations. Don't fall for the guilt trips. A covert narcissist will play the victim to make you feel responsible. Remind yourself, you're not responsible for their feelings or life situations. Seek support. Surround yourself with people who ground you in reality. Talking things through with others can help you keep a clear perspective. The covert narcissist is like a magician with 100 tricks to keep you looking in one direction while they pull off another manipulation behind your back. They want admiration, control, and validation, but they've learned to get it through subtleties, through guilt, and through a self-victimizing persona. But here's the thing. Once you understand how they operate, they lose their power. You get to keep your empathy, your kindness, and your trust, while taking away the covert narcissist's ability to use those qualities against you. And remember, you're not alone. The more we talk about covert narcissism, the harder it becomes for this behavior to go unchecked. So here's to boundaries, awareness, and ultimately, self-respect. Thank you for being here. And remember, knowing what to look for is the first step in reclaiming your peace.